What's up, guys? My name is Keegan, and oh my gosh, don't even start with me, game. No, no, okay. Oh yeah, we're back. Nunnery Games. Well, I keep forgetting the name. Virtue's Last Reward. Or I should say the Zero Escape Games and Nunnery Games. Virtue's Last Reward. So we caught back up with everybody, got through our second puzzle, and we're checking out the elevator, and apparently Dio is going,
This is
what
just
the?
like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left
Ooh,
is
green door.
The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Oh, so only, oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So that means we can only go with people of our same color, I'm guessing, because that's the only way we would be able to.
These chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Lock.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open,
Yep.
I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Ha! I wondered about that. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes?
Oh, for
Jeez.
fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened the door, you can hop through as much as you like. Blah blah blah. Carrot. Yep. Green rain rule.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too. Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
Hmm.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here?
Alright, fine, I'm going.
Most awkward elevator ride down. I wonder how many floors this has. Why do we go back to the infirmary?
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the nuts.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
I mean, it's not like you can do anything else, man.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet. But there's no way this is...
Yeah. There's even a zero.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters, and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They
Ooh.
probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll find us?
Let's hope so.
I wonder if she's like Jade just in disguise. I doubt it though. Oh no, she wouldn't be. What am I saying? No. That's funny. Clover's now like in disguise, doing shit. That's funny. I really didn't like her in the first game. I understood why she acted, but I don't know, her personality's still the same, so. Yawn.
You're finally done. You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for yawning? Really? You're just a computer. You don't get tired.
Hey, VO. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
Why does it sound like a cowboy right now?
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Oh, Kay and Quirk have 2 each, so
But
we've
who
got
goes
all 6
into what-
together.
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only
Anybody.
6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The two members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Just like
Oh.
it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait. What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
A betrayal then?
I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the nonary?
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary is where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Neo?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AV room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, Quirk and myself each give 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Temioji. Then we head into the AV rooms. There wasn't really any discussion on who go into which room. I found ourselves heading to the left room. So we go in this one? Looks like everybody else has gone in already.
Why
I
are
think
you
we should
asking
head
me?
into.
Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna take other people's points to get what we need.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Ooh,
5 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Oh. What?
Fuck if I
Who
know.
is...
Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody. Oh.
Hey guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for the response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as we gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I did down listening to her mouth, nothing, no breath. She was shaking. With shaking hands, I felt her neck for a pulse, no movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quirk, don't look. Somebody get Quirk
Okay.
out of here.
Come on, Quirk.
Then she's...
Mm-hmm. She's not breathing. I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, and I'm just guessing she was murdered a while ago. Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of...
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
I think he was, yeah, he was in that one. Yeah, he was in that. Clover was, she was passed out, so...
Whatever.
Things got
To
interesting.
examine the wound, we'll probably get... Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's... We're going to do an autopsy. Come on, boys, let's go.
You and Kay and I gingerly lifted the weapon and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys. Or maybe it was... Or maybe it was something else. Wait. So a body was rigid like a rope pulled almost to its springboard, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring towards us, a smoldering spark of something burning slightly behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at the distance, his breathing heavy and labored and his movement slow and shuffling as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Ooh. But yeah, see how quickly this game like progresses, guys? Like 1 minute we're doing puzzles and we're like, oh, okay, everything's like, it's okay-ish, and then death. 1 minute surprisingly, yeah, so where are we? Yeah, we're just a novel, we're not even in a game. And this is gonna be a door choice, I'm guessing, and then... yeah, surprisingly light. Carrying her almost felt like carrying an old dry piece of wood. Wow. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. She kind of has like the feel of like a nun look, but that's not the look. I don't, She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up at any
Maybe she
moment
didn't
now.
suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No. Well, I'm
You're a
not
doctor.
exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to
Yeah.
apologize.
Are you really going to perform? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scan. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So you can use it to
Yes,
perform some kind
I
of
think I should be
autopsy,
able to
yes.
manage.
That's suspicious. Ran the scanner over the body, they turned back to the terminal. Oh, by the way, who do you guys think is Zero? Because it could be one of us. It could be us. Who knows? I'm kind of waiting for that. I'm kind of waiting for a game where it's like us. Maybe the last game will do that. I always love it when oh, excuse me. Games go, oh, by the way, you went through this entire game just to realize it was you that was the killer. Technically, we're not the killers. We're just, or technically Zero's not a killer. He's just a man who supplied everybody the means to kill each other. Looted around the scanner of the body, then turned back to the terminal displayed, filled up with a text, and most of it rather technical. I should say that's more for the first game, though. Sex, female, estimated age, 65 to 75 years old, diagnosed deceased, cause of death. I have no idea how to say that word. Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage structure, weapon entered 3/4, intercourse, piercing heart, wounds, reduces wound margin, clean, continuous, wound angles 1 sharp, blah blah. Was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Yeah, I don't really get it. Means that this instrument stabbed is...
It means a tool of some sort.
Claire knows of the tool.
In other words,
yeah.
She was stabbed in the heart.
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still...
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms. Specifically the one before we went in there. Only 2 other people had been in that room. You and only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up.
I don't believe it, because that's just like asking for him to be
She must have been put
the
there
murderer.
later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in with...
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked up.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody would have gotten in there after you 2 left.
You
Which
fucking
means...
bastard. Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you?
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously...
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
You're just an
That's not
idea.
a
Shut the
logical
fuck up.
argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt. But it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to.
Also, by the way, I should mention, she was also unconscious. If, like, he was the real Zero and wanted to take that many chances, he also could have just murdered her.
Didn't Zero
Clover.
say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Jr., the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Jr. told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Sr. murdered her. Just as planned. Death is only another part of the game. Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. If we don't go
And that
vote,
is...
something bad's going.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though all of this is part of Zero Sr.'s plan.
Let's get back to the where. If we all head to the AB
Yep.
rooms, maybe we'll see Zero after all. He told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
The rap is gonna be like, what took you so long? There was an old lady in there
What?
just a
Worried
few
that-
minutes ago. What? Ghosts? No, of course not. It's just...
Nope.
It doesn't bother you?
Ghosts. I feel bad that she died, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're
I
pretty
prefer
cold, you know
bold,
that?
but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Yep.
No.
You find a ghost or
Look at
something?
the screen. There's something there.
A screen. Amdex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. Not open again until the polling period is finished. Start. Okay. And there goes
Yep.
the door.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
Yep.
I've been waiting.
So have we. We got some questions for you, Zero.
Whoa!
Who is the old lady?
All of you, please stop bombarding me with questions.
Yep, avoiding
the
the...
other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof. BO is especially loud. For real, BO. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now! Party started!
The rabbit's so funny and like cool, and then he's just a dick, and I don't know how to feel about it, and...
About the AB game. Since it's
And a
game,
tail.
you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the bracket. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Ken Yoldi and went through the yellow door, didn't they?
Oh, that
That
sucks.
means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Ken Yoldi. And it goes the other way too. Ken Yoldi's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means potassium and cleavers for me will be
I don't know if you see what she did there, the rabbit did there, but potassium, because K is potassium, and the periodic table.
Enemy will be alas. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your...
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the... You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy
Oh,
options.
I hate... Oh, there's... I don't know if you guys seen, like, there's a statistic game out there called... where prisoners are told to they can either rat, tell the truth, or plead guilty, act innocent or whatever, basically not like say anything, or rat out the other person. Now if they both pick guilty or both pick innocent or whatever, or pick don't rat out the other person, they both go free or whatever, if I remember. And if one person routes the other, they get a lesser sentence or whatever, and the other person gets a bigger sentence or whatever. Or they go 3, it's whatever. They either go 3 or get a lesser sentence, doesn't matter, whatever. And then there's one where they both route out the other person, they get the maximum sentence or whatever. But it's basically like, the reason it's so hard or whatever for them to pick or whatever is because they're in separate rooms, which is just how us and Tenmyoji are. So I could pick ally and he could pick betray.
We'll go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Okay. So if we choose ally and they choose ally, we get +2. If we choose betray, we get +3. And they choose wait, okay. Ally. So betray -2, wait, okay. Okay, so you... partner. Okay, so us, if we choose ally, both choose ally, we get +2. If we choose betray and he chooses allies, we get +3. But if we choose ally and he chooses betray, it's -2. If we choose betray and he chooses betray, +0. Okay, so ideally, what you want to have happen is both choose ally. But because instincts happen, this is the more likely scenario. This is not...
So, let's say you get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice war. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is the chart. If you choose ally, but your opponent chooses if that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
Why is the rabbit southern? Like, it changes its, like, personality and, like, everything so often.
Is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses this time. You're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who we call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty of. And finally, the very last. This is when you choose betray, and if that happens, neither of you guys will do the same. Absolutely 0 change. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation.
I want... You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No. Let me... Remember how I told you that both people in a pair should two of you only get? You get to choose once. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or... In other words, what you see on this chart is what you... Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic... Actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time! No, I won't wait and I can't. Didn't you hear me?
1 minute remain.
Yep.
You see, it's... See you later! Have a nice trauma!
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors. We have to decide.
Whoa.
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2...
Oh, gosh. Still paper.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick? We're playing against 10. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you? Yeah, if he does, what does that make our... And when will we do that?
Oh, I'm supposed to be reading this. I'm like thinking what I should pick. After all, we can't get to IPP if we
10
don't.
seconds remain.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
Last move before the counter reacher, I made my choice. I don't know, the only reason I hesitate on this with Tenmyoji is the fact that he was really distant at the end. You know, I'm gonna do it because I feel like he's gonna choose betray, but then we lose. Then he doesn't regress
Ambidex game
either.
has results.
So, and I want people.
For Ambidex gates now open.
I want him to go up as well, because if we choose 0, like nothing at all happens. That's stupid. As I said, what's even the point? As fine, I stepped out of the aim, but I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving to get close. Jedimir was left behind, his footsteps slow, heavy plod, but what happened to make him like that?
So you chose ally, huh?
You don't get to complain.
Not complaining.
I want to remember.
I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
But we only win this game if we work together, though. You can't always, like, betray people. I'm sure
See,
it shows ally,
that's
too.
what I'm talking about.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over? We're about to announce the result.
I think the rabbit likes us the best because like we're the most entertaining. Yeah, that's right.
Fine.
You should have a look at those results. Fine.
Good.
I mean, I guess if everybody chose ally, but I guarantee you no.
Let's get ready. Ambidex game.
This is where like people start showing their true colors. So this will also get me a good idea on who to trust and who not to trust. Which is another reason why I didn't really care about the first run.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so time to write this down. Clover. So K. Clover. Betray. Luna. Ally. Dio. Quirk. Ally. Now she's gonna give us shit. Sigma. Phi. Ally, which is us. And then 10. Myoji, you fucking dick. I had a feeling he was gonna do it, but I had to do it. Alice, oops. Ally. That's annoying.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check.
Sigma. Phi, I'm sorry. Look, I said I was...
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easy... Do you understand what kind of game this is?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose.
Not necessarily, because, okay, think about it this way, Tenmyochi. Let me put some logic into you. Not that you can hear me, but, okay, so we're in a game together. The only reason the person was killed is because people were alone. You would be implying from further on that there'd be 3 people. Of the 3 people, all of them would have to be 0, or 2 of them would have to be 0, whatever. Because 3 people can go into a room at a time. So basically you're saying that you can't trust anybody. Like, you have the better odds of trusting somebody because then you can get out of here faster. If you play the game by going, okay, so let's see. If you go up by 2 each round, let's say that we started with 3. So 3 times 2. So 2, so that's 5, 7, 9. So yeah, 3 rounds. If everybody chose ally, we'd be done in 3 rounds. And you just had to do that.
You think I had a choice?
Yes, you did. You really did, because, okay. First off, we solved it together. We got out of it together. We didn't question each other. Nobody did anything suspicious in our own little group or whatever. And second off, everybody else has...
I think that's enough for me.
I'm
so tired.
I know, this is angry voice nearby.
Hey! What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Twerk, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who...
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine, you just wait.
Turned on her heels and stormed off before Quirk could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
This is all you...
My fault? How could you do that, mister? You're a jerk!
I moved away silently and let them stare daggers at one another. Facing suppression, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Yep. Air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like brooding angry cloud. It was grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a...
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was that's impossible without a second round?
Yeah, I guess you gotta... You're right. There will...
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate...
There are...
Right, you... So, let me just close...
The Ambidex game. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round. Moon cards will be...
Oh, so Moon Star. Oh.
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards.
So, how many times do we play the AB?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody...
So it's over when someone gets...
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door that happens. You'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
I wonder if there's like any meaning to this number. They just went like, what's a weird number? 24 million. Yeah, we'd most likely be dead.
I don't know. Can you? Yeah? Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go. It could be 1 person or 2 people. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary clinic. Maybe it's not 100% true.
What do you mean?
You can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things come.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 rooms. It checks
Whoa.
to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
No, they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door in this game. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all but...
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up. What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of...
Of course I do.
No, well, it's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint... You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium. But you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes... Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes. Like, your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that's...
The lock on the bracelet really...
Yep. So there you go. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh.
There's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Oh, that. Oh my gosh, that's one way. That's one exit way. That AED
If you
or
try
whatever.
something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of them.
Next round.
Yup.
What do you mean?
I have to explain everything. Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy.
Or Fido.
Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe...
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is. Correct, Siggy. Full.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have... If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop...
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us? Sorry's not going to... I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not how...
Well...
Is there anything else you conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the...
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else.
Pretty much. Oh, the AB game. Actually, you know what? I think it's time that we stop this video as, oh gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, these question marks mean the different... Jeez dog, they're different endings, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 endings. Oh boy. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!